Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Warlock 2. We, with the Plane Striders, will return to Ardania, our rightful place. Alright. In the meantime, let's claim all these goodies. Right, he said yes, that's fine.
Tolerable.
Let's get a few more things done, because I want to set up some more cities. Let's keep an eye over this territory. White Shades is neighbors with a great mage. It's no longer ours. Pity. Let's claim that. Can't back out. Yeah, well, those were their summoned units anyway. Alright. You get the Furious Charge. Since you're now a little bit more of the stabby kind of units, rather than the sneaky kind of units. Alright. Ooh, we have claimed Armageddon! That is some very advanced magic. In fact, that's, let's see, that's all the way over here, the final bit of magic you can get in this group. Neat. Not sure what I will do with it.
On your word.
But, you know, neat. Right, I'll see to it that I've secured this coastline before I do anything else.
Attention.
And you will just protect my front.
Pioneers.
Right.
We have
Setting up
a new
another fort.
Gray shadows.
I can't afford to upgrade you. So just get out of there. More stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you need to
Pioneers.
go down there. Because I need to colonize this place in order to remain effective in my opposition to anyone else. Although at least my mana production is back up to normal. I guess destroying those summoned units had something to do with that. But I'm still a little short on food. Right. Let's hook you up, otherwise you'll keep complaining about power. Right, and turn. That was a quick move. Alright.
You wish to speak with me?
Any chance you would give me the Mage Eye for the Magic Ward?
That was tolerable.
Yeah. He says yes. Alright. Something that will give me more money. Mint. Will do. Kinda would like the Sphere of Magic, but I can't afford that. Instead I'll just build a Pearl Farm. That'll at least offset the amount of magic I need to do.
Witch doctors.
But now at least we have some Witch Doctors. That'll certainly come in handy. Here. Alright, there's nothing special over here. I mean, I know there is a silver vein. I don't need the silver vein. What I need right now is money
A new city has been founded, my lord.
and mana. Alright, let's go for another one of Fervus. Right. Probably need at least one more city up there before I'm fully satisfied with being safe.
Yes?
Yeah, going stealthy would be nice, but... Alright, let's see, what can we see? Yeah, I have a spell for that now, don't I? No. Alright, it's a beast city. And those mosquitoes have a sight range of 2, which might kill my green bats, and that's too bad, but frankly, I can't afford their food anyway, so... Right, so you can stand guard over there, and I can't get you to do anything right now, because you have moved. Right. This darn jungle is just so difficult to get through.
Attention.
Only I had water walking or something. Right.
On the way of the bow.
You can advance. Okay, what did that do for my disposition? Right. Crypta is indifferent. Lunord is indifferent, but should be able to now get to their spells, I think. Yeah, Moonwalk. That would be nice. Summoning skeletons, not bad. But I probably won't be able to get to the next level of their spells. No, Lunord would give me that. And Crypta also. Very good. Go over there.
Congratulations! You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
And you know, that was nasty. Right, finally. We've gained some armor, that's fine. We have to destroy that. Right, that's fine actually. We have units close by that can help. So let's get over there.
Target confirmed.
Servants of His Majesty.
Right. Now we have prophetic dreams. Let's give that a single casting. It's a neat spell. For a few turns now, all my units will gain extra experience per turn. It's a bit of an expensive spell to use, but oh well. Alright, Harvest's Blessing.
Shadows of Grey.
Because we are definitely needing that.
On your word.
Right, I want you to be and have some endurance.
Ah, my lord.
Right, you can't do anything about that. Right. Well, you won't die, so if I do the painful hold on these werewolves. Well, you didn't die, but at least the unit is stunned, so it shouldn't be able to resist whatever I'm going to do. Alright, that worked, and now it has aromatherapy, with some regeneration and movement points. Neat.
On the way of the bow.
Ooh, they didn't kill my bats. Well, I'll sneak in and get that. Another mosquito pool over there. Let's stay back.
Don't play with cold.
Claim that. Let's see, there's some quartal spears in there. Ooh, fire elemental. And the holy ground! Oh, I definitely want to go here.
Servants of His Majesty.
Right, you stick there. And you can't do anything. You will heal up. And I really need to assess the damage that was done to my... where did I... Silver Plane. Because he destroyed some of my territory. And I can't activate it without getting some more buildings going. Right. I have to restore that.
We go long.
Because that hurt. Alright, he said yes.
Tolerable.
Alright. Back to the silver plane, shiver plane. It turns it back into icy plains. That's not what I wanted. But, you know, at least I can now go on and do something like this over here. Now, I have some gold production, but not a lot. Do I want healing pills? Or the power of herbs? Let's go for a herb store. Right. Right, so now we have a sign of the time. Here, we have rescued the witch. She will tell us about the spell. Well, she wants gold. I have the gold. Thank you for saving me, mage. Those monsters did not want to eat me. They just forced me to cook and clean for them. What an awful life. I heard you seek the spell that no one knows. I know how you can get it, but I want a reward for this information. I deserve it, after all I've been through. Alright, let's take the money. Oh, thank you, thank you. I always knew you were the greatest mage in all of the world. But now about the spell. I don't actually have it anymore as it was stolen from me. But I wasn't lying to you, I know where it is. The thief who stole it became a victim of my curse, and his ship was sunk by a terrible sea monster. Now the spell can be found in a shipwreck, and it's yours for the taking. Right then. Where is this? In a whirlpool of the Leviathan. She's down there. Well, let's claim this. We have a mystery of power. I really wish I could get some gems that would reduce the overall casting of spells. So how do I get down there without getting killed by those mosquitoes? I mean, I don't have a spell that is powerful enough to kill them outright. Although they are quite vulnerable to magics. Well, that is neat. But I don't have a unit that can actually cast those magics.
Ho, ho.
Right, there goes my elementals, but Nicholas should be safe. Right, you stay over there.
On the way of the bow.
Right. Come on over. Well, that was not particularly bright of you. Well, there go my bets. Well, at least that's some less food I need to use. Alright. And now this place can do something special. Do I want a silver mine or a laboratory? Let's get a laboratory. Right. I need a plain archers guild. Otherwise I can't activate all those other buildings. And I'm screwed. You get resistance to that, even though you are invulnerable to death magic. You have the blade wall. Just keep on going.
To heal or to kill?
To heal, preferably. Killing can come later. And right now I've got a lot of unrest because of all the famine. Right, let's finish off these quartel. And then I should try to figure out how I can get into Rivendell without dying. What I really need is the spell to teleport my units across. Unfortunately, it requires... it's a lot of... yeah, all the way over here. That's some long way off. Well, let's get Harvest Blessing first. Harvest Blessings first.
Yes?
And then we'll see about the rest.
Danuran.
Yeah, well, you stay there. And get skeleton settlers. I'll be unlikely to use those.
They will be healed.
I can't use that on them. Pity. So, you're Rajak. The trader wants to give me a bow. Well, why not? Why not? Sure, you can have that.
Cost Danuran.
Woo! Time to move!
Servants of His Majesty.
Who calls me?
Well, nobody did. I could summon the elementals to go into the portal here. That wouldn't... There's two portals. I knew there was something screwy about this place.
On your word.
I don't want to destroy the resources in that water, actually, so I'm a little bit hesitant about casting that spell. Also, I don't really have the production level needed to keep this going for that long.
Striding again.
Alright. Let's keep on pushing out with the cities. Right. How bad is it on the other side? When you reach the portal, a group of strange people blocks your way. They wear good but very dirty clothes and recognize some of your lords amongst them. Stop and give us your treasures, yells one of them. The other startled by the sound of his voice. Are you mad? I am your great mage and you're trying to rob me? Former rich man. Yes, your highness, we understand, but a man wearing a green cap has stolen all our money, and no one cares. We haven't any other way to survive. What? I'll pay the compensation for your lost property right away. Right, so the bridge is now open, and we are here. Maybe a bad idea, but oh well. You should survive. Right, let's start bringing our troops across. Also, I really should have checked if I could put that on someone, but now that he's in a boat, I can't do that.
On the way of the bow. Yes?
Just stick around. I mean, I'm half tempted to just stealth these archers and then put them on a boat, but I'm not entirely sure I can get down there. And besides which, I would still need to defeat the Leviathan in that pool, most likely. I just really need water walking or something. I want to do any kind of stupid maneuver like that. But right now, I really would just like it. Shadow dragons. I hate shadow dragons.
Spell research is complete.
So where's water walking? It isn't that far up the pipe. Must have passed it already. It's one of the earliest spells you can get, right? Ah, it's over here. I really kinda need some more advanced spells. Actually get Shadow Bolt. I can deal more appropriately with you can heal. Deal more appropriately with all those mosquitoes. Well, you're primarily a healer, so let's give you more healing power.
Gray shadows.
Right.
My lord.
Right, you come across.
They will be healed.
Ho, ho, ho!
Servants of His Majesty.
Yes? On your word.
You have been naughty.
Alright, that should take the bite out of those guys. Let's give them endurance, because I really don't want these heroes to die again. Right. 1, 2, 3.
Aye.
Cast
You
Donuron.
stay.
To heal or to kill. Witch doctors.
Yes, I'm not entirely assured that Rajak will stay friendly.
You wish to speak with me?
Well, he has Moonwalk. That would be nice. What about magic speed? What would you give me? What would you want for that? How about lesser reconstruction?
You are making a
Nope.
big mistake.
He doesn't feel that's enough. Alright, fine. You're being very annoying, Aspiraster. mean, I don't particularly mind that you're turning my lands to desert, but stop breaking my stuff. Right. I need food.
My lord. Body, sure.
Alright. That'll deal with those guys. Right, now I can check out if my hero can actually take some armor. He cannot. Alright. I really need that food production. No.
We go long.
Yes?
I don't want to sacrifice any of my units, but I will have to deal with this. Because I can't get my spell off that will give me some protection from that in not enough time.
To heal or to
Cast
kill.
Donuran, on your word.
You are making a big mistake.
Yep. We have rebels. Alright. Well, at least that reduced the unrest somewhat. And luckily it's only a minor rebellion. Of course, I don't have anything at home to deal with it, but it's only a minor rebellion. Alright, so I need some of you to come back and deal with that.
We have founded a new city.
There's another free
On
town
your
over here.
word.
And I still need more mana production, but right now that's kind of the least of my concerns.
Shadows of Grey.
Alright, so is there any city still having unrest? City of Mistra. Mistra, where's Mistra? That's Sumera, Naktoka, that's probably one of the cities back home. Orama, Itwang. Mistra, right. Stop having that. Alright, more healing power over
On the way
there.
of the bow. Cast Donuran.
Servants of His Majesty. Attention.
Woo! Time to move!
Let's make you a city fighter.
Don't play with cold.
Alright, and that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.